All right, let's find some inverses algebraically. Let's consider f of x equals 3 over x minus 1. All right, now I'm telling you this is 1-to-1. You can graph it and use the horizontal line test, or you can use the algebraic approach I talked about in the lecture. All right, but for the purpose of this example, I'm just going to show you how to find the inverse. So step 1 is I switch the f of x, or function notation, with y. All right. Step 2, I switch my x and y. All right, so notice nothing changes except the position of x and y. All right, step 3 is I'm going to solve for y. All right, so I'm going to add 1. Okay. Now, what can I do to get y by itself? It's in the denominator. That's an issue for me. Well, I'm going to multiply both sides of this equation by y so that those cancel. So I have y times x plus 1 equals 3. All right, again, I don't want to distribute that y, guys. I want y by itself. So what am I going to do with that x plus 1? I'm going to divide both sides by x plus 1. And those cancel. So I have y equals 3 over x plus 1. Are we done? No. Final step here, 4, is to go back to function inverse notation. So I have f inverse of x equals 3 over x plus 1. And this is our inverse. All right, let's do another one. Let's consider f of x equals 4x cubed minus 1. All right, so here we have a stretched cubic function shifted down 1. It is 1-to-1. All right, and so let's go about finding the inverse. First, I go to y notation, getting rid of the function notation. 2, I switch x and y. Step 3, I solve for y. So again, I'm going to add 1 as my first step. All right. Next, what do we have going on here? We have 4 times y cubed. The 4 is on the outside. Okay, so I'm going to divide both sides by 4. All right, so this gives me x plus 1 over 4 equals y cubed. Now, how do we undo a cube? You're right, it's a cube root. And so I need to cube root both sides. And that gives me y equals the cube root of x plus 1 all divided by 4. Are we done? No. Remember, step 4 is to go back to f inverse notation. And I write my cubic function and my x plus 1 over 4. And guys, here is our inverse final answer.